So apparently Turtle WoW Unreal Engine project isn't really gone.
We are not rewriting what has already become a legend. We are giving it a second life. No project has ever recreated Azeroth from the ground up on a modern engine. Until now. Unreal Azeroth presents the world's first custom game client built on Unreal Engine 5.
Wow.
This completely new client, developed with our own proprietary
Wait, that's literally in a
tools,
couple of
was
days.
designed to become the foundation for everything that follows.
Did the homie really said proprietary tools using Unreal Engine?
Launch, players will enter a vanilla realm featuring fully integrated proximity voice chat.
Oh god.
Nearby adventurers naturally
Oh no.
as they move through the world around you. No third-party application.
Wait, is this like for players too? Oh god. Oh man, this is going to be a funny one.
Required. In autumn 2026, the boundaries of Azeroth will disappear forever. With the release of our mobile client, your favorite world will stay with you wherever life takes you.
What?
2026 will usher in the arrival of modern.
Wait, that's so weird.
Long-awaited transformation. Enhanced visuals will breathe new life into familiar lands while preserving the very soul of the original.
Wait, it actually looks good.
And in spring, immersion reaches its ultimate form.
VR?
VR support. You'll step beyond the screen and into the heart of Azeroth itself. We have poured everything we had into Unreal Azeroth. Our experience, our time, and our
I'm so
resources.
confused.
We have built the foundation, but for this world to grow, to breathe, and to become truly alive, we need your support.
Okay, is this real or a meme? Brother, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you. I'm not gonna lie. It does look good. I'm glad it didn't go for like realism. Instead, it went for like enhanced graphics. That actually looked really, really good. That looks surprisingly good. Proximity chat? Oh, damn. That's going to create some serious clips. Like, I can tell you that. VR support sounds hella ambitious. I'm not really sure. I'm just so confused. Like, there's so many questions and so little answers. But I guess there's one video that I've been linked. Let's check it out. I've already prepared it here. Yeah, we have a Kajato video. Maybe he can shed some light on it. So wait, you're telling me it's not a Turtle WoW, guys? It's like different people who grab the code?
A trailer just dropped for something calling itself the world's first custom WoW client, built on Unreal Engine 5. Full vanilla world, modern engine, voice chat built into the game itself. And if that project sounds familiar to you, it should. This is the client Turtle.
Can they either use the Azeroth name? No. That's why at the link there, I don't know if you paid attention. Look very closely. That's why in the link there you have the ./ru. If you don't know what that means what people means is protection. It's not going to save them. Blizzard is going to create a ring of fire around them, and they're going to be cooked.
Turtle WoW cancelled. The team behind it is back.
That's how it
on
works.
Their own this time. With a new server partner, a roadmap that runs all the way to VR, and a launch that's only weeks away. There's a lot here, some of it impressive, some of it strange, and one detail on their own website that I'm just going to read out loud and let you judge for yourselves. If you follow
Windows 7 is extremely based
you'll
though.
want to hear this one. And if you want more of this kind of thing, subscribing and liking the video is the easiest way to catch the next one.
Of course.
Quick history because it matters. Back in the summer of 2024, Turtle WoW announced something huge. Turtle 2.0, the entire vanilla client rebuilt from scratch in Unreal Engine 5, made together with a second development team. The pitch was that the old client from 2004 was falling apart on modern hardware, and this would carry the game for decades. A trailer landed in September last year, and the reaction split right down the middle. Half the scene called it mind-blowing, the other half said the new visuals looked plasticky, more like a generic MMO than Warcraft, and that the whole idea was impossibly ambitious for a private server team. Some went further and said out loud that it smelled like a stunt to pull in the players and donations. Then in December, with Blizzard's lawsuit hanging over everything, Turtle posted 3 paragraphs. The development agreement was permanently discontinued, no reason given. 18 months of trailers and progress updates ended in a forum post shorter than this section. 5 months later, Turtle itself was gone.
Uh-huh.
The client
client
didn't die
survived.
with Turtle.
I mean, yeah, you said it looked bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like this, I like the lighting. Like even the lighting difference is, it's very big. It's very meaningful.
The court order that ended Turtle bars that team from handing their work to any successor. But the Unreal client was never Turtle's work alone. It belonged to the second team, the one that built it, and that team is now back on their own under the name Unreal Azeroth.
Oh,
And they took the client with them, and they found themselves a new home. A fresh vanilla server called Embervale launches on August 15th, and it launches with this client, so the roles are split cleanly in two. One project builds the software, the other runs the world. The client builders even say it plainly on their own site. They are not a private server and they don't provide access to anything, they just make a client, which is basically the same setup as before. This team built the client, while Turtle ran the world. Turtle is gone, and a new server now stands exactly where Turtle stood.
okay, that's interesting.
Now the roadmap, let me...
Yeah, it wasn't real though, and this new server launches without Unreal, by the way, so it's snake oil? Really? Isn't that like the entire premise? Yeah, it's, whenever they get into the game and you get to see the character walk, it looks like hella weird. They exaggerated with the lighting. It looks really great from like afar when the camera is like bird eye view, but when you like zoom in, it's really, really poorly done.
just run through the whole thing at once. At launch this summer, the full vanilla world in the new client, running in the classic look with a proximity voice chat built in. You hear the players near you and only the players near you. In the autumn, a native Android build, same character on your phone. In the winter, the full Unreal Engine 5 visual upgrade they call Modern Mode, free on the same client. And in the summer of 2027, native VR support and player housing. Every single item on that list would be a serious project on its own. A working voice system, a mobile MMO client, a complete visual pipeline, VR, player housing. They're promising all of it on a schedule from a small team, and their site says a closed beta is already running. Now remember the history for a second. The last time this scene got a roadmap from this client, it ran for 18 months and ended in 3 paragraphs. That's the track record behind these promises, and both things are true at the same time. The footage
No, this time it's going to be different. Of course.
looks real and the schedule looks enormous.
Yes.
The timing is worth talking about, because at first it looks backwards. The pretty version of the client, the whole reason this project is famous, doesn't arrive until winter. So why launch in August, with the classic look 4 weeks before BlizzCon? I can see 3 reasons, and to be clear, this is my own reasoning. They haven't said any of it. The first is Turtle. Tens of thousands of vanilla players lost their home in May, and right now they are the most valuable players in this scene because they haven't settled anywhere new yet. Every month that passes, more of them find a permanent home somewhere else. If your whole plan is catching that wave, you launch while the wave is still moving. The second is BlizzCon itself. September 12th is the one day that could change everything. If Blizzard walks on stage with Classic Plus, every project in this scene is suddenly competing with that announcement for attention.
They will. They will. Every single thing they have intentionally or unintentionally leaked is hinting towards Classic Plus. It's very, very obvious. Blizzard is going on a manhunt, getting every single good private server for World of Warcraft. The reason they're doing that is because they want zero competition. And also, they don't want to be compared constantly to Ascension and Turtle, which would probably be way better than whatever the hell they're going to give us. So, that's why. Obviously, we're going to get Classic Plus. Hopefully, it won't be a subpar product, but it's just wishful thinking. I know I'm deluding myself right now.
Launching 4 weeks earlier means you exist before the noise starts. And if BlizzCon disappoints, you're standing right there, live the same weekend.
Yeah, Conquest of
people
Azeroth
go
is so
looking
good.
for an
I assume so.
alternative.
It's like it
There is
looks
no
insane.
good launch date after September 12th, so August is the last clean window of the year. And the third is the grim one. This scene has learned that time is never guaranteed. Turtle 2.0 waited to be finished, and it never got to exist. Shipping the working version now and patching in the rest later means the project exists, no matter what happens next. Whatever you think of the rest of the roadmap, that part makes perfect sense.
The strange parts.
Then there are the parts I can't fully
Everything.
explain, and I'm not going to pretend I can. First one. There are 2 websites out there using the Unreal Azeroth name. One carries the trailer, the roadmap, and the Embervale partnership. The other one says the team has recently set out on its own path, parting ways from prior alliances, and it collects signups separately. Same name, 2 homes, and neither one mentions the other. It could be one team with 2 sites, or a split, or someone completely different using a name that suddenly got popular. I honestly don't know, and anyone who claims they know for sure is guessing too. Second one, and this is the detail I promised to just read out loud. At the bottom of the main site, there's a legal text, and it's
Okay. I think that's pretty much settles it, no? What do you guys what do you guys think? Donate with crypto. Wow. Okay. I don't know, guys. Do you think this is a crash grab or like this is real? This is going to fly. What do you think?
says word for word, no revenue is generated, solicited, or accepted in connection with this project. On that same page, in the main menu, there's a donate button. Further down, there's a section that says the team covers servers and tools out of their own pockets, and anything you chip in helps them keep going. So the page asks for support, and the legal text on the same page says no support is being asked for. I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not going to tell you what that means. I'm telling you both sentences exist on the same page right now, and you can hold them next to each other yourselves.
Yeah, it's a donate bait. Yeah,
And
it
then
looks like it.
we have to talk about Blizzard. Rebuilding Azeroth from scratch in a new engine is seriously impressive work, and it's still Azeroth. The zones and the names and the whole
They didn't build it from scratch though. They just they painted over it, right?
world belong to Blizzard, and that part isn't seriously argued by anyone in these cases. The site's own legal text admits Blizzard reserves the right to enforce its rights at any time, and we've just watched what that looks like. It took a federal court case to end Turtle. Ascension is in a courtroom right now, and this whole year has shown that being impressive protects nobody. What matters is what happens when the legal letters start coming. So a brand new server launching in weeks, built around the most visible client project in the entire scene in the same year Blizzard has been suing everything that moves. Either that's brave or they know something we don't.
So
Think
what
about
is
how
this?
this year has gone. Turtle WoW died in May. Its biggest project, the client that was supposed to keep vanilla running for decades,
Man, it still makes me feel so bad hearing this. Like, Turtle WoW is dead, Turtle WoW is gone. It just, I have so many good memories from that server, man. Like, I just feel so angry and sad at the same time. Honestly, I can't even express myself right. It was the best. It was the best Classic Plus experience. It was the true Classic Plus experience. There's nothing else I can say except I really, really wish that Blizzard learned something from it before they absolutely tore it down.
got cancelled before Turtle itself went down. And 3 months later, that same client is back with a new name and a brand new server attached, promising more than it ever did under Turtle. Every shutdown this scene has been through so far has fed the next thing. The players scatter.
Yeah, it was great, brother. It was more than great. Nothing ever made me feel this way, except World of Warcraft. You know, unironically, right? I remember the vast days and nights I spent just chilling with the Everlook radio on, and I thought to myself, man, I really wish this was a Blizzard official product. Because I knew that Turtle WoW was going to be taken down. I said it before everyone else. Everyone told me, no, they're protected. They have their own means of defense. And I'm like, dog, like, what are we even talking about here? If there's a way to donate money to them, Blizzard can get into that. Blizzard can smoke them out, and they have. It was obvious. Now, I didn't expect them to use the RICO Act, which was, you know, for mafia organizations overseas. That kind of caught me off guard. But I did know they're going to disconnect them from Discord, PayPal. It was obvious. Like, if you have half a brain cell, you would have figured that out. But maybe it's just me because, you know, I'm not a wealthy individual, and as a kid I was even poorer, so all my life I grew up playing private servers, and I kind of know how the cookie crumbles, right? It's the same that how I knew that Turtle WoW code was going to be leaked and someone else is going to have that. Now it's OctoWoW, and after OctoWoW it's going to be someone else. I know how these things work. I've been like very, very much into private servers since I was a kid. And nowadays I'm not really, right? Because I'm streaming and I don't want to break TOS, so I kind of stopped with that. It is what it is, right? That's just life. But I understand how things operate behind closed doors. I get that. So it's just so unfortunate that like people deluded themselves with Turtle WoW. But even though I knew it was about to be shut down, I just really pray to God every single day that Blizzard would copy them. But Blizzard doesn't have the right people to make sure that the Everlook radio, such a great feature, could be implemented into modern WoW. If you would have the Everlook radio implemented into current retail or Classic Plus, whatever, it's going to be with propaganda that indoctrinates you to vote a certain way or just to feel a certain way and think in a very, very, let's just say, a liberal sense. That's what they would do. And they say that one side is wrong, one side is evil, the other one is good. And we all know how this story unfolds. I really don't want to repeat that in this video. It's going to be embarrassing. It's not going to have any fun songs. It's not going to have any fun GTA-style radio with fake DJs or real DJs or, funny people cracking jokes. It's not going to be that. Or those funny commercials about Murlocs and Quillbores. You're not going to have that. It's bogus.
And the work survives, and whatever comes next tends to come back bigger. And now we get to watch it happen again, live, with an
they
actual
had a live
countdown
DJing,
on the
I know.
website. Whether this becomes
They
the
will
next
make it
big
worse,
thing
yeah.
or the next warning story depends on what actually ships this summer, and on whether Blizzard's lawyers decide to get involved. Launch is weeks away, so we won't be waiting long to find out. So 2 questions for you: would you actually play vanilla in Unreal Engine 5? Or does the old look belong to the old client? And after everything you've heard, does that roadmap read as a plan or as a wish list? Get in the
Read like a cash grab to me, but I guess, well, if someone interested in that, like, it is what it is. I'm completely not. It's so off-putting, but it is a noble idea, I guess. But okay, anyway, that was a great video from our homeboy. I'm gonna leave a link for you guys so you can give him a like and a sub. He's like a great guy. I really love his video. He's covering the important topics about all of the Blizzard shenaniganry going down. I really like his stuff. He's great.